CBS The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveals that Thomas is having a hard time keeping Sheila up's plot to get revenge from Brooke a secret. Their conversation was almost discovered by Rich and Carter. Thomas tried to be as normal as possible, thereby getting rid of suspicion to the two of them. Now let's take a quick look at Thomas' situation. Thomas doesn't know how Rich and Carter accidentally passed by while he was secretly talking to Sheila on the phone, but in the immediate future he needed to find a reasonable answer to avoid being suspicious of the two of them. Even though he was out of danger, the feeling of guilt in Thomas' heart grew more and more. When he saw Rich trust him so. Sheila's scheme may be in danger of being exposed because Thomas is beginning to get feeling remorse for betraying the respect his father had for him. Thomas thought so much that he thought his head might explode at any moment. Why is everything so troublesome? Thomas never thought that Sheila was the one who pushed Brooke into a spiral of guilt on New Year's Eve that day. She told him that what she did was just speeding up the process. Sooner or later, Brooke would betray Rich to Deacon. Even so, Thomas still couldn't bear to let Brooke be blamed so unjustly. The B&B side said that in the near future, Thomas and Sheila promised to bring fans dramatic and exciting battles. Their conflict over secrecy regarding the champagne bottle swap is going to be more troubling than ever. In the most recent one, Thomas gave Sheila a warning that he would expose the truth about Sheila's evil revenge plan against Rich. Controversy flared up once again, and Sheila immediately called Thomas and threatened him that Taylor and Rich's chances of reuniting would go to waste if he dared say it. And Sheila tries to get Thomas in the direction of her thoughts. She believes that what Brooke must receive today is a worthy consequence of her mistakes in the past. As for Taylor, the time has come for her to receive her well-deserved reward after years of suffering for Rich. Thomas is still not brave enough to face the truth, and he will temporarily help Sheila cover up the secret for the time being. Even though the guilt was gnawing at his heart day by day, Thomas really felt he wanted to get over Sheila, at least for the time being. The regret in him was growing. Thomas was so tired that he wished he hadn't argued with Sheila that day. Maybe he didn't have to carry such an awkward secret now, but fans know Thomas is the guy who always whines when he has a problem and never tries to solve it. Things will become more and more troublesome if Thomas continued to waste time like this, and he would not be hailed as the person who exposed Sheila, but instead people will criticize him for being an ally of Sheila. Even Thomas and Rich's relationship may be over. Thomas should tell the truth soon, and he knows that well. But when Rich and Carter accidentally find out that Thomas is calling Sheila, he's lying again. As Rich and Carter dump Thomas paying attention to every line of their conversation, would Thomas call out Sheila's name while on the phone? Do you think Rich and Carter will hear that name? There are two cases. Either Rich and Carter will find out about Thomas' sneaky conversation with Sheila when he can't help but curse her, but it's also possible that they will simply think that Thomas is just too angry for someone else. If he was unlucky with case one, Thomas would try to pretend he was the victim and put all the blame on Sheila. Make Rich and Carter believe that he's being stalked by Sheila, and that he's trying to seduce him into persuading Steffi to let her reunite with Finn. But Thomas' excuses won't be able to escape Steffi's eyes. She soon noticed something unusual from her younger brother. Steffi is determined to find the answer to her suspicions towards Thomas by tracking him down.